Now we move to the NBA and Luka Doncic. The Mavericks won last night without Anthony Davis. The Lakers won without Luka. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about this choice. Which scene would you rather cover, Pablo? The Mavericks playing their first home game since the trade, that'll happen tomorrow, or Monday's Laker home game where Luka is targeting to be on the court?
I love this question, this setup, because the question here is, where's the better story? And I'm tempted to go to Dallas. I'm really tempted because I think we've missed the forest and the trees when it comes to a fan revolution that is maybe now going to focus finally on the people who owned the team as opposed to the GM meat shield, who's been the guy we've all been criticizing for understandable reasons. But I get it. But I'm sending myself to LA. I'm sending myself to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Tony, I'm sending myself to see LeBron James, who just became the oldest and youngest person to have a game like the one he had last night, 40 plus, a zillion
Over
assists,
40,
rebounds, all
yeah.
of it. Yes,
Yeah.
I want to see that, and I want to see Luka in his debut. I want to see that because it's history and not just anger.
So I don't think this is a close call. I think the answer is very obvious, and I base this on the fact that I used to be a sports columnist, and I might even have to face a choice like this. Where are you going to go? Luka's debut, that's wonderful to watch. That is an on-court story. That's an on-court story. We want to find out, how does he play with LeBron? What's his defense like? If he plays any defense, are they going to win? Those things aren't decided in the first game. No matter what happens here in the first game, Luka's going to have 30, 35 more games there. So to me, you can drop in at any time. The first game where he's not there in Dallas is a one-shot. It is an off-court story. It is an in-the-stand story. The first game is when you are going to feel how much those fans feel betrayed and how much pain they have. That will diminish in the second home game. You got to be there for this one. You have to let that pour all over you. That's the story. I'm writing a column. That's where I'm going to be.
I hate to admit that was a really good pitch. It's a good pitch. I'm like, yeah, I want to read that. Put that A1. Here's the other point I want to make, though, when it comes to what's the value of Luka's debut. Luka, according to a Mavericks source who's told me this multiple times, is maybe the pettiest player in all of basketball. So yes, there is an on-court dimension to this that is obviously over-indexed when it comes to the difference between the two. But Luka Doncic, vengeance, seeking vengeance. I do like that. I will say this. No, and I get that. It's an insane trade. Nobody trades a 25-year-old superstar. No one.
It is completely insane at this point for anybody to have done that. I think it's going to have bad reverberations down the road. I'll just briefly say this. The people in Dallas are putting out how fat Luka is. He's so fat. And all the people who cover the league are parroting. He's so fat. Fat Luka got to the NBA Finals last year. How about that?